Kennedy. Have you thought about what I said to you before? I'd really appreciate it if you gave me an answer sooner rather than later.
Do you mean the money? I thought I already made it pretty clear I wouldn't be giving you anything.
I don't remember saying no. You just said you'd think about it and left it at that.
I did, but then I told Graham to tell you we wouldn't be giving you anything after me and him discussed it together. We're already sending you more than enough money to help out with your monthly living expenses as it is. I have no idea why you think you need more. That said, it's not that we don't want to help out, it's just that things might get rough for us financially if we give you any more money than we already are.
Things might get rough financially for you. Oh, how dramatic! You must be joking! I heard about your monthly wage, that is. 5 figures? Is it true?
I take it Graham told you? Is that why you're asking me for more money all of a sudden?
So what if it is? It's not like you can't afford it. I'm an old-age pensioner with no income. If you have the leeway to help out, why not use it?
Just because I make decent money doesn't mean I can afford to give it away. Besides, you're fully aware that me and Graham have 2 kids to look after. Why would you make such ridiculous demands of us when you know how much it costs to raise children?
Obviously, I know that. What of it?
What of it? You act like it's irrelevant. Even if things aren't so bad for us now, no one knows what the future might bring. It's no secret the economy's in the gutter, and it'd be irresponsible of us to not have some money put aside in a savings account for the event of an emergency. We seriously don't have as much leeway as you seem to think we do.
You're not the only one bringing in money. My son works too. I simply do not accept that between both of your salaries combined, you can't afford to give your poor mother-in-law a helping hand.
I really don't want to get into this with you, but if you insist on pressing the matter, you should know our outgoings are set to go up an awful lot real soon. Just because I got a pay raise doesn't mean we have money going spare. We have the kids' schooling to think about. One's moving up to high school and the other's going to college soon. Tuition fees aren't cheap. We genuinely can't afford to give you any more money than we already are.
Oh dear, how disappointing. I really thought you were different, Kennedy. But it seems you're just the same as everyone else. This is precisely why it's such a bad idea for women to work. None of this would be happening if you stayed in the kitchen where you belong and let my son manage the finances. Women's liberation was a mistake.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
You suddenly think you're so special just because you're bringing in a little money, don't you? Well, you're not, Missy. Don't get too big for your boots. Back in my day, arrogant women like you, who didn't know their place, got promptly put back in it.
I'm really not trying to be arrogant.
I may only be your mother-in-law, but that still makes me your mother. Even if I weren't, I'm still several decades your senior, which makes me your superior. In spite of that, you don't show me the proper respect, and don't you think you are being rude?
What does what you're asking me to do have to do with respect? Even if you are my superior. Financial decisions of the kind you're asking me to make aren't something to be taken lightly. My answer would be the same if you were the Queen of England.
There you go again with your far-fetched, nonsensical nonsensical arguments. You might think you sound clever, but all you're really doing is exposing your own selfishness. If this is your attitude with me, I shudder to imagine how you must treat my poor son. Does he even love you anymore?
I can assure you, you don't need to worry about us. Would you mind just focusing on your own affairs? Things between me and Graham are great.
Are they really? I wonder. I seriously doubt it. By the way, don't think I don't know that you made my son start doing housework lately.
I didn't make him do anything. He volunteered because my work hours went up. I still do what I can when I can. Graham understands my situation and we work together as a team.
It's easy enough to say that, but I wonder, what's the reality on the ground like? This sassy attitude you're giving me right now is simply unacceptable. As a wife, as a daughter-in-law, unacceptable! You clearly don't know your place in this family if you think this is any way to speak to me.
I'm sorry if you feel like I've been rude to you. That was never my intention. I'll be more careful from now on.
More empty promises. This is why it was a mistake for women to leave the kitchen. I'm sick of hearing your empty promises. How about you put your money where your mouth is and quit your job?
I really can't afford to do that.
Well, no one ever asked me about this, and I don't consent. How can my poor son possibly be happy under this arrangement? There's not a man on the planet who could feel like a real man with his wife out earning him. You've neutered the poor boy.
Bertha, please. How many times do I have to tell you? We're both fine with it. Forgive me, but if that's everything, I have things to do. I need to prepare dinner for later and get ready for work.
Kennedy? Kennedy. Excuse me, Kennedy. Are you there, young lady? Why won't you answer the phone? How dare you ignore a phone call from your mother? I've never encountered such rudeness in my life.
Bertha, please. You have to stop doing this. I'm at work and can't speak on the phone right now. You spam called me yesterday, too. Please stop it. You have no idea how inconvenient it is when you do this in the middle of my work. I'm asking you nicely here.
Oh, I forgot you asked me not to. Anyway, forget that. The real question is, why are you still at work? I made it very clear you were to quit your job, didn't I? I do hope the process is underway and you didn't disobey me again.
Were you actually being serious? I assumed you were joking.
As if I'd joke about such a thing. I'm as serious as it gets.
I see. Well, even still, that doesn't change my answer. Impossible is impossible, and that won't change.
Impossible this, impossible that. You're such a negative Nancy. It's always doom and gloom with you. Back in my day, when times were tough, we pulled our socks up and we got on with it. You young people today don't know how easy you have it. And you, especially you. All you seem to be capable of doing is complaining. I'm reaching my wit's end with you, young lady. You should know I won't carry on tolerating this forever.
There's nothing for you to tolerate. I never agreed to quit my job in the first place. Even if, for argument's sake, I was considering quitting my job, you wouldn't be part of the discussion because it has nothing to do with you.
Blah, blah, blah. Here we go again with the same old nonsense. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. But if you don't hurry up and change your ways, my son's going to end up hating you.
Don't worry. Graham's a decent man. There's no way he'd be petty enough to hate me over something like this.
How can you be so sure? You have no idea what he really thinks of you. You have no idea what he really feels deep down.
If that were the case, I'm sure he'd speak to me about it. In any case, it has nothing to do with you.
How dare you! Why, you little brat! I oughta... You're the cockiest, most impertinent, most arrogant little upstart I've ever met in my life! You would have gotten the belt back in my day for this. You're lucky the world's gone soft. I've had it with you. Quit your job this instant!
Why would I do that? That would make zero sense.
Back in my day, a wife's place was in the kitchen and bedroom. She served her husband unquestioningly while keeping her head down and her mouth shut. She did what she was told when she was told it. And she liked it. But you don't know the first thing about being a proper wife. Not only are you so shameless that you actually think it is acceptable to work a job and make money, but you have the nerve to speak down to your mother-in-law like you rule the roost on top of it. I feel nauseous. The world's gone mad. Why are women so obsessed with acting like men all of a sudden? This isn't how a wife should behave. You need to change your ways right now.
Jesus, Bertha, we're not in the Stone Age anymore. The world's a different place now. I don't think I rule the roost, and neither does Graham. And isn't that exactly the point? There are no dictators in our relationship. We're equal partners.
Don't preach to me about how times have changed, whether it's 567 BC or 2023. A good wife is a good wife. I don't approve of your behavior one bit. It's a wife's duty to serve her husband. You should be making my son feel like a man, not a little boy. How dare you earn more than him?
I can't take this anymore. This is pointless. I'm going back to work.
Oh, no you don't! I'm not done with you, young lady. You're not the one who decides when this conversation ends.
If you're so upset, you should be talking to my husband, not me. If it turns out he agrees with you, maybe then I'll consider what you're saying. Until that time comes, we're done here.
You mean you're done taking responsibility for your behavior? All you're doing is burying your head in the sand because you can't bear to consider you might actually be wrong. Go on, escape, you coward.
I'm not escaping from anything. I just see zero point in talking to you any further. If you want to kick up a fuss, do it on your own somewhere out of sight where you can't bother me.
I suggest you think very carefully about how you proceed from here. Because if you don't change your ways, you'll regret it. I assure you of that. And when you do, don't come crawling back to me. Because I won't hear a word of it.
I can assure you I won't regret a thing.
Have you realized what an idiot you've been yet? Well, I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't come crawling back to me. It's too late to apologize now. You had your chance.
What do you want this time, Bertha? Nothing's changed, you know. I still don't want to talk to you.
Ugh! You're the least feminine woman I've ever encountered. You may as well have a beard. My poor son. You think you're so clever? Well, mark my words. You're in for a rude wake-up call very, very soon.
Really? Good for you. So was that all you wanted, or are we done here?
Since you're so dead set on disobeying my orders and staying at that damn job of yours, I called your company and told them to fire you instead. Not long now. It's almost over for you.
Now that you mention it, I did just hear something about that. So it was you, was it? Well, prepare yourself, 'cause you're about to get arrested. My condolences.
What are you talking about? All I did was tell them to fire my arrogant daughter-in-law. What's wrong with that? It's certainly not an arrestable offense. That's the most laughable thing I've ever heard.
What's wrong with it? Everything. But you're right. That alone isn't an arrestable offense.
Duh. We know that, Captain Obvious. You still tried to scare me with it, though. The fact you'd think I'd be afraid of something so pathetic is hilarious. I'm cracking up here.
You should really let me finish. I said that alone isn't an arrestable offense.
What's that supposed to mean?
Sure, you wouldn't get arrested for one poxy phone call to my company. But that's not all you did, is it? Something tells me there was more.
Are you going somewhere with this? Stop beating around the bush! If you're gonna say something, hurry up and spit it out.
For example, you wouldn't have happened to, I don't know, gone around bad-mouthing me to anyone else, would you? Friends, acquaintances, neighbors, anyone like that? You know, spewing your usual hatred about me to as many people as humanly possible.
No, I did no such thing. But even if I did, what's the problem? I'd be well within my rights.
You really didn't, huh? You know it's wrong to tell lies, Bertha.
Shut your insolent mouth! I just told you I didn't. You didn't answer my question. What would be the problem if I did? Lord knows you deserve to be bad-mouthed. Ugh! Just hurry up and tell me already.
If you really didn't do it, there's no point in telling you. I mean, why would I if it has nothing to do with you? Wait a sec. If you're so desperate to find out, does that mean you did after all?
How many times do I have to tell you? No, I did no such thing! But, well, you've piqued my curiosity. There's no harm in telling me, is there? Just think of it as idle gossip between your mother and daughter. You seem so desperate to tell me that I'm willing to hear you out. Ugh. Enough already, just tell me.
Well, if you put it that way, and this is only hypothetical, but if, for example, it was found out that someone had been going around spreading malicious rumors about me, they'd be arrested for slander.
Slander? For a harmless little rumor? Hardly a big deal. Why the need to kick up such a fuss?
Harmless? That's debatable. If the person who heard the rumor thought badly of me as a result, it wouldn't be harmless, would it?
Well, that's just how rumors are.
Anyway, and again, this is all hypothetical, of course. But if the person who heard the rumors about me then went on to tell others, my detractors would continue to grow more numerous, and the lie would spread exponentially, would it not? What if it carried on spreading like that? Can you really say that'd be harmless? Because to me, it seems like I'd come out of the whole thing a lot worse off than I was before.
Even still, wouldn't dragging the police into it be a bit extreme?
If the rumor spread, can you say with 100% certainty there wouldn't be any negative consequences regarding my job?
Of course there wouldn't. What a load of partial nonsense! You can be such a drama queen sometimes. My friends and neighbors have nothing to do with you.
Can you say with 100% certainty that the friends of those friends and neighbors have nothing to do with me? What if Graham worked at the same company as one of them? What if one of their daughters was one of my clients? In that case, do you seriously think someone who'd heard such a rumor would have any interest in doing business with me?
Surely that would be just an issue of their own prejudice. If someone decides to treat you that way based on something they heard through idle gossip, then the problem lies with them.
But they wouldn't hold that prejudice if not for the person who spread the rumor in the first place. Which is why that person bears the most responsibility. As a result, that person would be the one who gets arrested. Do you understand now?
There's something I need to go and check. You'll have to excuse me, but I'm going now.
Oh, really? That's a shame. I'm in a great mood today. I was hoping we could chat a little longer. But if you have urgent business to attend to, I guess it can't be helped.
Yes, I'm sorry. I simply have to take care of this. Speak later. Hi there, Kennedy. Is it your day off work today? Do you have some time to talk?
Sure, it's my day off. I guess. Why? What's wrong?
Well, you know how you were saying about me getting arrested a few days ago? I was just wondering what the status on all that is. I just haven't heard anything. Could it be that they're not going ahead with it?
Oh, that? Yep. The arrest won't be happening now. Sorry if I panicked you.
Really? I won't be getting arrested.
Yeah, I did talk to the police. But they said since the damage done to me was ultimately small and inconsequential, it would be difficult for them to pursue.
Ah, I knew it! I told you! I knew you were exaggerating to try to intimidate me. There's no way I was ever going to get arrested over something so trifling!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I let an insufficient understanding of the law go to my head and talk down to you very self-importantly. I'm really sorry.
So you should be. People like you always think they can get away with talking down to others. This is why women shouldn't be in the workplace. And they certainly shouldn't be making as much money as they do. It goes straight to your heads. I hope you have a long, hard think about your behavior.
You're right, I should. This whole thing has been super embarrassing. I feel so silly. But there is one more thing. Since you're not getting arrested, I decided to take you to court instead. Me and Graham will be paying you a visit real soon.
Huh? You're taking me to court? You are taking me to court?
Yeah. Well, to be precise, me and Graham are taking you to court. You might not be getting arrested, but you absolutely will be paying me compensation. So make sure you save up diligently for the payout you're gonna owe me after the trial.
No. No, this is not happening. Just hold your horses, young lady. How can you do this? Didn't the police tell you to give up?
They just told me it'd be difficult to pursue criminal charges against you. That doesn't mean I can't file it as a civil matter.
Even still, who takes their own mother-in-law to court? What's wrong with you? We're a family! And my son! What the hell has gotten into that boy? You have lost your minds!
Me and Graham both decided on this together. We concluded that our lives would be better without you and your jealous shenanigans in it. Your appeals to family are meaningless now. We're strangers.
Jealous shenanigans? What am I supposed to be jealous of?
You demanded that I send you more money the moment you heard about my salary. Then, as soon as I told you I had no intention of doing what you were asking, you started barking orders at me to quit my job. If that's not jealousy, what is?
Alright, fine. Maybe you do have a point. But still, isn't taking me to court going a step too far? Surely if you have grievances with me, you should just tell me? What happened to a good old-fashioned argument? Why the hell do we have to do it in front of a judge?
Would you have stopped if I'd have aired my grievances?
Of course I would. I'd never do anything to upset my beloved daughter-in-law on purpose.
Liar. You seem to be conveniently forgetting that in actual fact, I told you to stop countless times, but you weren't having any of it. You left me no choice but to take legal action. Sadly, this is the only language you seem to understand.
I apologize for everything. I'm sorry. Please, can we just stop with all this talk of court?
You really think begging and pleading with me is gonna work after all this time?
Please! What are my friends and neighbors going to think if they hear my own son and daughter-in-law are taking me to court? My reputation in this town will be dragged through the gutter. I'll be finished. How am I supposed to live like that?
I could have very easily met the same fate as a result of your malicious rumors. You didn't care about that when you were spreading them, so why should I care now? You don't have a leg to stand on. What goes around comes around, Bertha.
How could you be so horrible? Do you take pleasure in trying to paint this frail old woman as a villain? Don't you feel sorry for me?
You're only a frail old woman when it suits you. You were happy enough to call me every name under the sun and make slanderous phone calls to my company in an attempt to trick them into firing me when you thought you could get away with it. You didn't seem particularly frail back then. You don't deserve an ounce of respect, and you'll never get it from anyone because you're nothing more than a bitter, manipulative old hag. We won the court case against my mother-in-law without a hitch. The hateful rumors she'd gone around spreading about me were so numerous and appalling that gathering enough evidence to bang her to rights was a walk in the park. Thanks for making it easy, Bertha. Between that and the slanderous phone calls about me she made to my company, which was of course recorded, you could say our victory was a foregone conclusion. The amount of compensation she was ordered to give us wasn't particularly huge, but when word that her own son and daughter-in-law had taken her to court for slander got out, the trial bore fruits aplenty. The effects on her life were disastrous. Those she once called friends now pointed fingers and mocked her behind her back, and with all neighbors at a 20-house radius now being aware of her misdeeds, she became the laughingstock of the whole street. To add insult to injury, Graham declared he was breaking off all ties with her. Having lost everything and facing constant reminders of her shame and disgrace every time she left the house, she decided to move out of state. Thanks to her no longer being here to boss me around with her absurd demands, I was able to return to my normal, relaxed life. And now, me and Graham are happier than ever. Another added bonus of having cut all ties with the wicked mother-in-law is that now I can use the money I used to send her on the kids and save up for our future together as a family. All's well that ends well. Nate, are you on your way home?
Yes, I am. I'm driving right now. What's up?
Just checking if you need dinner tonight. You said you might be hanging with your colleagues sometime soon, so...
I'm coming straight home today.
Okay. I will prepare your food then.
Thanks. Is everything okay? You know I always tell you earlier if I have evening plans.
I know, I just wanted to check.
Even if I tell you earlier, you hardly ever look at my messages. Are you sure you are okay?
Yes, I am. I really was just checking in with you. It's okay if I want to message my husband, isn't it?
Alright. How is Jordan? Has he eaten already?
Yes, he ate a while ago and now is in his room.
Okay. How's he been today?
He hasn't spoken a word to me all day. I feel very lonely.
He's still acting strange then, huh?
Yes, totally. Just as I told you, he's been so cold to me lately.
He's perfectly normal to me. I wonder what's going on with him.
No idea. I ask, but he never says anything. I think his attitude is getting worse now.
How so?
Not only does he not speak to me, but he's been breaking promises. He came home after his curfew today. He didn't tell me he was going to be late. And he didn't even apologize for being late when he came back.
Oh man. Well, he's a teenage boy. I remember being rebellious around that age.
Even so, I can't allow him to be disrespectful. I know I shouldn't overreact, but this is stressing me out. I don't even know how to communicate with him.
I wonder why he's being weird to you and not me. If he is just being rebellious, then he would have an attitude with me too, wouldn't he?
That's the other thing that pisses me off. Why just me? He should tell me if I did something.
Can you think of anything at all?
If I knew what it was, I wouldn't be so stressed.
There's got to be a reason. Maybe you did something unknowingly. I mean, you don't know what triggers a teenager.
What? Are you saying this is my fault?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying teenagers are difficult. They could get upset over something we never could have thought of.
Still, I have no idea. I haven't done anything out of the ordinary.
Maybe something is going on at school.
No clue. There's no way for us to know unless he tells us.
You're right. I will talk to Jordan. Maybe I'll take him out somewhere on the weekend.
Do you mind?
Not at all. Since he's been acting normal around me, he might talk. We haven't been fishing in a long time. I'll ask him if he wants to go.
Thanks. Should I come too?
No, boys only. Don't worry, I will handle this. Why don't you spend time for yourself and relax on the weekend?
Okay, thanks. And sorry to put this on you.
What are you talking about? That's what married couples do. Help each other, right? I don't get to help you enough around the house anyway.
Thanks, Nate. You're such a good dad.
Hey, Christina. We're almost on our way home. We got a good catch today.
I'm glad it sounds like you two had fun. So, anything from Jordan? Did he talk to you?
About that. He didn't say anything in particular. Sorry.
Oh. And he wasn't weird to you?
Not at all. He seemed like he was enjoying fishing, and we spoke normally.
I see.
Of course, I asked him if something was up, but he just changed the subject.
Change the subject? That means there is something significant enough to have to change the subject, right?
I honestly don't know, but I didn't want to press him too hard. I wanted to be able to talk to me when he wants to. I'm sorry I was useless.
Don't be. It's not your fault he didn't want to talk. We'll try something else.
Yes, we need to think carefully how to approach him. I tried different angles today, but nothing seemed to work.
Thanks for trying. I'm starting to think what you said is true. I probably did something to piss him off unknowingly.
I don't know.
It has to be. Why else would he ignore me?
We don't know anything at this point. Like I said before, Jordan is a teenager. It's not unusual for a teenager to rebel against a parent. I'm sure it's just temporary.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I was a horrible kid to my mom when I was in my teens.
You get along with your mother so well. I can't imagine you giving her a hard time.
Thinking back, it's so embarrassing. But that's part of the reason why I want to be able to get back to my mother. And the reason I'm able to think that way now is because we have Jordan.
I understand. To think of it, I was pretty rebellious too.
Right? Everyone goes through it. I'm sure Jordan will come around.
I sure hope so. What if my son never talked to me again?
Stop it, Christina. Let's see how things go, shall we?
Easy for you to say.
Christina, you think too much. Didn't you say you were hanging out with your friends tomorrow? You should forget about it and relax.
I wish I could, but I can't get it off my mind.
You've been stressing over Jordan for a while now. I don't think it's healthy for you, or for everyone else. It's not too late to figure things out after you refresh yourself.
I guess you are right. Okay then. I will try to forget about it for the weekend.
Good, good. I will do everything that needs to be done around the house. So why don't you go have fun? Don't worry about anything.
That's so sweet of you. Okay then. I will try to enjoy myself.
Yes! Oh, but I think Jordan said he's going out tomorrow, so I'm by myself.
Well, I'm eating dinner with my friends as well. So, can you prepare Jordan's dinner?
Of course. You enjoy your day with friends. Hey, Jordan, do you know what time it is? Where are you coming home?
I know, but I'm gonna be a little late.
It's past 8 p.m. already. You need to get back here now. Where are you and what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm following Mom. I need to stay put.
Huh? Why are you following Mom? What is going on? What are you up to?
I needed to go out today because of Mom. You'll see, Dad.
What in the world? You need to explain yourself a little better.
Well, long story short, Mom just went into a motel with some older guy. I'll send you pictures later.
Your mother went into a motel with a man? What are you talking about? I'm not following you.
Sorry, Dad, but I have proof now.
Proof?
Yes, of Mom having an affair. She's been seeing this guy for quite often recently, and now I have a picture of them walking into a motel. I think I have enough now.
Okay, I think I get it now. Is this why you have been cold to Mom lately? And why you've been coming home late?
I needed to follow the guy after they parted. He's always in his car, so I couldn't find out where he lives. But I have the number on his license plate and all.
Wow. How did you know? I had no idea.
I saw her last month when I was hanging out with friends. She didn't know I was in downtown. I saw them holding hands and thought it was weird.
I see. Your footwork is very impressive. But that doesn't mean you can wander the streets at night. I am still mad at you.
What? Mom's betraying you. I was doing this for you.
I understand that, Jordan, and I appreciate you looking out for me. You haven't said anything because you're waiting for the right time, right? Thank you, son.
Then why would you be mad at me?
You're still a child. You can't be out so late without me knowing. If I'll leave them, that's too dangerous.
What is so dangerous? I've only been watching them from a distance.
It probably won't be that big of a deal if Mom found you. But what if the man did? Can you say for sure they wouldn't do anything to you?
He wouldn't do anything to his girlfriend's son. Besides, he's quite nerdy. I don't think he would be violent to anyone.
You don't know anything about him. There are people in this world who would do anything to protect themselves. You can't judge by a person's appearance.
Yeah, but...
And like I said, it's way too late for you to be out. You could get in trouble with unpleasant people. Do you think that is something I want for you?
No.
I get that you've been doing this for me, but there's nothing more important than your safety. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm sorry, Dad.
Alright then. Tell me where you are, and I'll come pick you up. Regarding Mom, let me handle the rest.
Okay.
Jordan, I appreciate what you did, really. Thanks, son. You're a good young man.
Hi, Nate. I'm still having a good time with my friends. I think I will be later than I expected. I will take a cab home. Please don't wait up for me.
I told you that you should forget your worries and relax. It's fine by me how late you are.
Okay, thanks.
As a note though, I did say that you should have fun, but I did not say you should go see someone else.
Huh? See someone? What are you talking about? Too much TV, Nate?
TV? Of course not. I'm talking about what you are doing, right this moment.
Excuse me? What are you trying to say? Is this some kind of prank?
I wish it was, but unfortunately, we have plenty of proof of your affair.
Proof?
You've been wondering why Jordan's been cold to you all this time. Well, you get to find out now.
Why are you suddenly talking about Jordan? What does he have anything to do with this?
This is all about him, because he is the one who has been collecting all the proof of your affair.
Huh? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
He saw you walking with a man, so he's been following your moves. You know he had followed you all day today as well?
He followed me? How could he?
Surprising, isn't it? And he saw you go into a motel with another man. How horrible.
Wait, you don't believe that, do you, Nate? He probably has something to hide, so he's just making up stories to get away with it.
Have you been reading correctly? I said we have proof.
What proof?
Pictures of you two walking into your room. And my only son is saying he saw the whole thing. Why do you think I would not believe my child?
He saw wrong. He must have seen someone that resembles me.
Don't fight this, Christina. I am furious. I don't think I have ever been so angry with you.
Why are you angry? This is all a misunderstanding.
You can't get away with this. Not with this kind of solid proof. So don't make it any worse. It's better if you just come clean.
I see. Fine then.
So you admit it. You are unbelievable.
Don't blame this all on me. You are always busy with work. Jordan is suddenly cold to me. I was miserable, so I had to look for comfort somewhere else.
Jordan became cold after finding out you were having an affair. You can't use him as your motives.
I was stressed because I didn't know how to communicate with him. It's true.
It might be true that he is partly the reason why you continued your relationship with the man. But so what? It's okay to cheat on me because you're stressed?
You can't put the entire blame on me. You were never home and made me handle everything around the house. You are also the reason why this has happened.
I agree that it is. I was an idiot not to realize what was happening, and to be told from Jordan. I wish this was all some kind of joke.
So you admit that you've been absent. I'm not the only bad guy.
Without a doubt, you are the most bad person. But I am also to blame for not knowing. The worst part of all of this is that the affair was sloppy.
Excuse me?
Honestly, right now I don't even care that you were sleeping with someone else. What I do care is the mistake you made while doing it. Do you get what that is?
Aside from cheating on you, what else are you saying that I've done?
You let Jordan find out. You made him spend days of being suspicious of his own mother. On top of that, had to witness you go into a motel with a guy he doesn't know. Do you know how horrible that is? Can you imagine how hurt he is?
He shouldn't have followed me. You can't blame me for something he decides to do.
You made him. No, you and I made him. We've been terrible parents. We've hurt him instead of protecting him. He didn't deserve any of it.
Now you regret putting work first, don't you? So what now, Nate? You're not going to suggest we get a divorce, are you?
Of course I am. I haven't been a good father to Jordan. I don't want to let him down anymore.
What are you talking about? That is irrelevant to us getting a divorce. You need to reconsider.
It's totally relevant. I've made up my mind. As Jordan's father, I swear to protect him. And you're in my way of doing so. You need to get out of our sight so you don't hurt him anymore. Afterwards, Christina tried to talk to me out of getting a divorce, but I quickly hired a lawyer and we soon filed for divorce. I ended up with Jordan's custody and also won consolation money from Christina. All the evidence Jordan had collected worked to our favor. It didn't leave any room for Christina to make excuses in court. I also went after the man who Christina was sleeping with and sued him for emotional distress. Unfortunately, his wife and kids found out about his affair as it came to light that I was suing him. He also ended up getting a divorce and had to pay consolation money to his wife, much like Christina. I also want Christina to pay child support, but she being a housekeeper all along made it financially unrealistic, so instead we agreed that she would never see Jordan again. Protecting Jordan from any further harm was most important, so I'm fine that she stopped paying child support. Jordan hated his mother after finding out she was cheating on me, so he seems okay that she is not around anymore, but I'm sure he hides his true feelings about what happened. The fact that his mother was having an affair, and that he saw it happen, will probably haunt him for the rest of his life. I can't undo what has happened, but as his father, I will do my best to support him.
Michael, your mother is home from the hospital. Her condition seems stable.
That's good to hear. Mom really aged, didn't she? She needs support when she walks and has a urine bag with her, and she can't even take a bath alone.
It's natural to age, so don't say that. Your mother is trying her best, too.
But don't you think she should stay at a nursing home? She can't move around freely anyways.
She can still think for herself, and I think she also prefers staying at home. We can still look after her, so I don't see a problem. Plus, I'm the one looking after her. You don't take care of her at all.
I'm busy with work. I don't have time to look after her.
But remember, we live in her house. I think your mother would also like it if her real son looked after her, not me. How about you look after her sometimes?
No, I don't think so. Taking care of her waste and giving her a bath. I don't think it's my job as her son.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Michael. And what if I get sick? You would be responsible to look after your mother. You should get used to taking care of her.
If you get sick, I'm taking Mom to a nursing home.
What if she refuses and says she wants to stay at home?
In that case, she'll have to look after herself on her own. I have work to do, so I wouldn't have time to look after her.
Why can you say something so heartless? She's been taking care of you all these years. Oh, by the way, I'll have to ask you to look after your mother when I'm away to meet my brother and his wife.
What do you mean?
They're coming home for a visit. I haven't seen them in ages, not since they moved abroad. So I'm planning to meet them. And stay over at my parents' house on the weekends next month.
Why are you telling me now? I can't make any changes in my schedule now.
Why? It's nearly a month away. You should be able to make some arrangements in your schedule.
First of all, why would I have to waste my weekend looking after her? It's not my responsibility. I'm gonna pass.
You can't just pass. You know that I always look after her every single day, don't you? Can't you just help me for once?
Not my business. Just hire a caregiver or something.
Alright. Your mother has already approved of me leaving the house for a few days, so I'll discuss it with her.
Turns out you asked for her permission before even telling your own husband.
It's not like that. She was there when I was contacting my family. I spend most of my time with her. You're not even at home most of the time, only coming home just to eat your meals and get some sleep. You never even listen to what I want to say. We never get to discuss anything.
I'm tired from working all these hours outside when you're at home. Who do you think supports the living of this household?
I understand that you're working hard for our family, and I'm really thankful for bringing money home. But I'm also doing what I'm expected to do at home. I honestly don't want you to think that you don't have any responsibility in the house because you work outside.
You expect more from me, a housewife like you.
Are you mocking me?
I'm not going home today.
Huh? Why?
I don't want to see your face and hear your annoying rants. It's so tiring talking to you. Bye.
Hey, Michael! Wait a second. Where are you staying the night? Michael, reply to my messages. Michael, I thought you said you would be home early. When are you coming home?
Sorry, I'll be late tonight.
Didn't I tell you that I caught a cold? I was really hoping you would come home early today. Can you get me some cold drinks on your way home?
I'm telling you that I'm going to be late tonight. Just order it using the delivery service. It's not even that late in the night. Don't depend on me all the time.
Okay, sorry for asking. I think my head's not working properly because I have a fever.
Don't pretend like you're sick. It's your fault that you got a cold in the first place.
Huh?
You shouldn't have visited your parents' house, abandoning your duty to look after Mom. If Mom catches a cold too, it's your fault. She could even end up in the hospital if a weak grandma like her catches a cold. You really lack consideration. Poor Mom. I can't believe you entitle yourself as a caregiver at this point.
I'm sorry. If you're so worried about your mother, why don't you come home early? I bet it's hard for her to go to the restroom alone. She insists that she would try doing things by herself, but...
Blame yourself for catching a cold. Don't blame me for your own mistakes.
It's my fault that I caught a cold. But can't you at least help me out when I'm unable to?
Take responsibility for your own actions. Don't push your caregiving responsibilities on me.
When we decided that we would look after your mother at home, you promised that we would work together. Don't you remember the promise you made?
Back then, you had a part-time job, Amanda. Now you're jobless, so don't complain, housewife.
I left my job because your mother required more support, and I had to dedicate my time to look after her. First of all, wasn't it you who asked me to look after her? She's your mother, isn't she? I won't ask for more, so can't you care more about her?
Enough with complaints. I don't want to catch a cold from you. So do something about it by yourself. Hey, Amanda. Sorry, but can you leave the house as soon as possible?
Huh? What do you mean?
I decided I would divorce you. I never told you, but I actually love someone else. I'm planning to marry her instead.
Huh? Are you serious?
I'm telling you that I want to get a divorce so that I can marry who I really love.
Do you understand what you're saying? You just admitted that you were cheating on me all this time.
I wasn't cheating. We never had an affair. We were planning to get together after I officially got a divorce.
You don't make sense.
I bet you can't understand, because it's pure love that exists between my lover and I.
Don't you know that I can still demand compensation money even if you never had an affair?
I did some research, but it turns out it's difficult to claim the money if there's no affairs involved. I bet you can't process what I just told you. It's ridiculous to say that I'm cheating when the only thing I did was to take her out for dinner together.
I never expected anything from you. But I never expected you to be such a bastard.
You used to call me a bastard. Says who?
Betraying me like this? Don't you think you're a bastard?
All you have to do is look after Mom and you get everything you need to live, you useless bitch. Annoying me all the time. I can't even recall why I ever loved you. You should be the one thanking me for all the things I did for you.
I get it now. I finally understand that you really don't understand me at all. I have no regrets.
Oh, you're simply going to accept your fate? What a surprise.
After all the trouble you caused me, there's no other option, is there?
I thought you would plead for mercy, crying not to leave you. You're feeling lucky, aren't you? I bet you're so happy now that you don't have to care for Mom.
I'm not rotten like you.
Well, I have nothing to say if you would accept our divorce. Be sure to start packing your stuff. Be ready to leave the house anytime I ask you to. Amanda, I can't believe you haven't started packing. My new wife's moving in next week. What have you been doing for the past few weeks?
I'm almost done packing.
Huh? Have you seen your room? When I returned home this morning, your stuff was still there untouched.
I don't think so. You probably saw wrong.
Ha! No way! There's no use of resisting, Amanda. Nothing can stop you from leaving this house. Just leave already before my new wife moves in.
Cheating on me while I took care of your mother and kicking me out of the house at last. You're really a bastard, you know that?
I'm forcing Mom to join a nursing home now. Good job for looking after her till now. I can finally enjoy freedom without you being annoying all the time. Don't hold a grudge on me for dumping you.
Oh? You're the one who's gonna get dumped by me. I'll put all of your stuff outside, so leave as soon as possible, alright?
Huh? You don't make any sense.
I'm telling you that you're the one who's gonna get kicked out of the house.
Why am I the one who's gonna get kicked out? It's my family's house.
More accurately, your mother's house. Actually, the official procedure to change the ownership of the house was complete today. And now, this is my house under my name. So you're the one who's gonna leave this house. I won't be accepting any of your new wife's stuff when it's delivered to the house, just so you know.
What are you saying? Huh? Why are you the new owner of the house?
It's your mother's suggestion. When I told her about our divorce, she told me to dump you after all you did to me. Your mother actually helped me out a lot in the process.
Mom's suggestion? You're kidding. Why would she side with you, not her own son?
Well, I think you deserve it. You never took care of her, did you? I was the one looking after her while you were cheating on me. And it was actually your mother who suspected that you were cheating on me in the first place. She told me a few months ago, so we hired a private detective for further investigation.
Are you telling me that you knew about it before I told you?
Yeah, that's right. And you mentioned that there was no affair between you and your lover. But that's not true, is it? We have proof for that as well. So you're gonna have to pay me compensation money.
I can't believe it! Why didn't you tell me when you found out?
I knew that love between us was long gone. But we were once in love with each other. I just couldn't leave you because we had our good times. Although I did consider getting a divorce multiple times. Plus, I was worried about your mother. Who would take care of her if we got divorced? But when you asked me to divorce you, I realized that I didn't need you in my life.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that you now own the house, and I'll also be paying for compensation?
Yes, that's true. And your lover will also be paying. You're both responsible and you both should be blamed.
You contacted her? If you haven't contacted her yet, please don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I've already sent her the payment details. Are you worried because she lives with her parents? But it's her fault that she cheated, don't you think?
When did you send her the payment details?
Why would you ask? Oh, are you trying to sneak in to get the payment details from their mailbox before they find out? Well, I think it's too late though, because I just received a call from her parents about it. They called me to apologize and said they will no longer allow you to meet their daughter.
Huh? You serious?
Turns out her parents didn't know that you were already married to someone else.
It's a nightmare.
Excuse me? Who do you think caused this mess? Lying to me that you never had an affair with her, and even going to meet her parents when you were still married? How unbelievable. It's a nightmare for me and her parents.
Please, Amanda, please tell her parents that what you told them was a joke. She's well brought up and from a nice family. Her parents will never approve of our marriage that started from an affair.
I don't think someone with a good upbringing would choose to have an affair with a married man, though. Isn't she fooling you?
We're bonded by pure love.
Pure love doesn't involve cheating, in my opinion. You're ridiculous. If it's really pure love, you should have known better.
Amanda, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that I depended on you to look after Mom. I'm sorry for everything I did. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. So please tell her parents that our love was the result of an affair. I'll pay for whatever price you wish.
I now own a house, and I'll even be receiving compensation money from both of you. Not to mention that I would also be getting a division of property. I'm happy with what I'm getting.
But you're a housewife! You don't have a job, what are you gonna do? Looking after Mom won't make you any money. The more money you have, the better.
There's no need to worry. I was worried about my future after I got a divorce. So I started preparing and planning for the future with your mother beforehand.
Plan? What do you mean you started preparing for the future?
I'm now a certified care worker, so I'm planning to start working as a professional. When I'm out working, we decided to hire a caregiver. I know you've used up most of your savings. I can't depend on your compensation when I don't know if you can actually pay for it.
I still do have some money that I saved when I was single.
The last time I checked, there wasn't much left in your account. You seem to be using a lot of money since you started dating her. You should really check what's left in your account. I don't think you even have $10,000. How come you're not aware of it? So stupid.
Amanda, listen. I'm really sorry for everything I did. Please forgive me.
After all this time that you've caused me pain, you expect me to forgive you just because you don't know what to do? You're ridiculous. Are you making fun of me?
No, not at all. Believe me. I regret everything I did to you.
Then why are you still bothering me? If you're really sorry, just stop causing me more trouble.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart.
Saying sorry doesn't change anything. We're already divorced, Michael. Go and live your own life. I think you should find a house to live in as soon as possible. Just to let you know, I'm not letting you in my house.
Amanda, please, you have to help me. Don't take everything away from me. Please, Amanda. Please forgive me.
I can't believe you who tried to dump me and my mother-in-law, then accused me of taking away everything from you. You're the reason why you ended up this way. When I needed you the most, you never cared and even cheated on me. So why would I care for you now? Take responsibility of your own actions, Michael. My ex-husband then came to my house, repeatedly asking me to let him in, but I strongly refused and never opened the door. Afraid of getting the police called by worried neighbors, he didn't make a fuss about it. But I had to keep some of his stuff at home because there was too much for him to carry at once. From what I heard, he had to break up with his lover as a result of strong oppositions from her parents. Apparently, he contacted her numerous times telling her that he wanted to marry her no matter what others say about the relationship, but she seems to have moved on. She no longer was interested in dating my ex-husband, who was broke from all the compensation he had to pay. At last, he ended up in his company's dormitory, and I'm sending his stuff there. After things settled down, he contacted me and his mother, saying that he regretted everything he did. But we ignored it, pretending that we never heard from him. He's no longer part of our family. Since his departure, his mother and I are living a happy life. My mother-in-law is also very happy for me, and I think I became a more positive person. The mood in the house seems much brighter now. My mother-in-law requires special care, but her heart and mind are working just fine and full of energy. She's been a great help in my journey, and I'm planning to support her as much as I can so that she can live her life to the fullest. I look forward to making more happy memories with her in the future.
Hey Liam, I just got off work.
Nice, babe. Glad to hear it. The boss has got me doing overtime today, so I'm gonna be at the office till late.
Oh, really?
I was hoping I could get off in time to come to your place, but it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to.
I thought you were coming too. But I guess if you have overtime, it can't be helped. What about tomorrow?
Sorry, my schedule's crammed full till Sunday. I'll make more time for us next week. I promise.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, by the way, apparently my little sister's getting married. She told me earlier. I was so shocked when she messaged since we pretty much never speak.
Wow, really? Didn't you say you and your sister don't get along?
Sure, back in the day we didn't. There was a time when we were constantly at each other's throats. I'd say things are normal between us now, though. Us not getting along in the past was all my mom's fault.
Your mom?
Well, you've heard the phrase toxic parent before, right? You know, like parents who play favorites with their kids and only spoil the one they like. Well, my mom was just like that. She treated me and my sister completely differently. She made it crystal clear I was the runt of the litter in her eyes. Anyone who saw how she was with me would have been surprised I was actually her kid. That's why me and my sister were made to see each other as enemies growing up. She hopped on the bully Fleur bandwagon after seeing my mom making fun of me all the time. It's like monkey see, monkey do, you know? Kids are impressionable. The atmosphere in our house was so hostile. There was no way we were ever going to get along given the circumstances.
Wow, that must have been so hard on you.
It was at the time. On the flip side, my sister was the one who was forced to bear the weight of my mom's unrealistic expectations. My mom thought that I was such a moron there was no sense in pushing me to do anything. So I got off easy in that sense. Of course, being made fun of sucked at the time, but it's not like my sister had it easy either. Now we're adults, we understand the only reason we didn't get along back then was due to my mom. And well, I guess the friction between us kinda just disappeared.
I see. But still, I never hear you talk about her much.
It's not like we're inseparable or anything, we just don't hate each other anymore. I was over the moon to hear about the wedding, though. It's nice to know she still thinks of me as her big sister. This would have never happened if we were still like we were back then.
I guess there are some things only adults are capable of understanding. Kids already see the world through a narrow lens as it is, and if parents restrict it even more with their ignorance, then you almost can't blame them when they act like dicks.
You said it. Hopefully we can use this as an opportunity to grow a little closer. She's my only sister after all.
I'm sure you will, babe. Anyway, what's her boyfriend like? Have you met him?
Nope, never. She still hasn't divulged any details on that side of things. My sister has her life together, so I doubt he's a weirdo or anything.
You don't seem that bothered. If it was me, I'd be chomping at the bit to get the juicy details on my new brother-in-law.
Sure, it's not like I'm not curious, but I don't have much to do with my family. You know, I only ever visit my mom and dad for birthdays and Christmases, right?
Now that you mention it, I guess you don't see them very often. But do you really hate them that much? Your mom and dad?
To be honest, it'd probably be easier for me if I could just outright say I hated them. Mine and my parents' relationship, it's complicated. Meeting them can be, how to put this, emotionally draining. They're the kind of people that make you want to associate with them as little as possible, which is why I tend to keep it to a bare minimum. Birthdays and Christmases are more than enough for me. Obviously, now we're gonna have my sister's wedding soon, too.
I see. I think that kind of thing's actually pretty common. It's just like they say, you don't get to choose your family.
Exactly, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not grateful towards them for raising me. But at the same time, they don't make me feel an overwhelming urge to go out of my way to see them.
I get that. If keeping your distance is what makes you happy, then I think that's the right thing to do.
Oh, sorry, sweetie. I just realized how long I kept you talking. I forgot you were doing overtime.
It's fine. Don't sweat it. I will have to go back now, though. I'll message you when I know when I'm free next week, okay?
Got it. Hope the boss lets you go soon, sweetie.
Thanks. Have a great weekend. Hey, Fleur. I'm gonna come over to your place today. Is that okay?
Sure thing.
By the way, you seemed kind of off this morning, like something was bothering you. You said you got a letter from your sister, right? What was it? The wedding invite? Is everything okay?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, it wasn't? What was it then?
Well, she said she never wanted to see me again.
Jeez Louise, why? Isn't that a bit extreme? Why is she doing this now of all times? She was inviting you to her wedding 5 minutes ago, and now this?
The letter said her life's better without me in it, and she wants nothing more to do with me. She said she didn't want a filthy peasant woman like me ruining the atmosphere at her wedding with my low IQ aura. She told me she was blocking me and that I should never contact her again.
What the hell? What did you do to deserve this?
Beats me. We're not close enough to do things like talk and tell each other how we're feeling, so it's a mystery.
And seriously, filthy peasant woman? Low IQ aura? What's she even getting at with this crap? You're the smartest, most hardworking person I know.
I'm guessing it might have something to do with the fact that she graduated from a better college than me. She used to make fun of me for going to a low IQ peasant college.
Jesus, it blows my mind that people can actually be like that. Flora, is that really the kind of person you want in your life? Family or not, there's such a thing as basic human decency, and she seems to be sorely lacking in it.
You're not wrong. I never saw this coming, though.
It must have been a shock.
You can say that again. And why by letter? She never sends me letters. It's not like we talk a lot, but when we do, it's through a text message. Come to think of it, I've never known her to send a letter in her life.
She said she was blocking you, right? She probably just deleted you already.
Would that really make things less awkward for herself? Logically, you'd save the blocking until after your hate-filled farewell.
I don't know, babe. Maybe she thought a letter would be more dramatic.
I just don't get it. It said at the end, P.S. You better delete my phone number. The mere thought of it being in the contact list of a worthless half-wit like you just makes me cringe.
Wow, seriously? Just delete it, babe. She doesn't deserve to have you in her life. I know I'm just a third party in all this, but I'm pissed off for you. Who the hell does she think she is? It's like she's just trying to hurt you for no reason.
There's so many things I want to ask her. But I guess if she already blocked me, it's pointless. There's no sense in worrying myself over this. Maybe I should just block her and be done with it.
I think you should, babe. You want my honest opinion? She sounds like a total scumbag. I don't think you should have people like that in your life. It's bad for your health. How about we do something fun and forget all this drama?
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we play some board games when I come over later? I'll tell you what, I'll show you who's boss at Monopoly, okay? You'll forget all about her when you're seething at me for winning. Leave supper to me as well. I'll rustle us up some burgers. I know how much you love them.
You are so not gonna beat me at Monopoly, Liam. You lose literally every time. You sure about supper? I don't mind cooking.
Of course I'm sure. You will do no such thing. I'm determined to cheer you up, and I won't rest until you're smiling.
Thank you. Just reading that made me feel better. I'm lucky to have you.
Right? I'm committed to turning that frown upside down. Oh yeah, it's my birthday next month. Want to go on a little vacation somewhere?
You bet I do. It's been ages since we had a proper break together.
So I found this inn, and it looks amazing. I was hoping we could stay there for a couple nights.
You're the birthday boy. Let's do it.
You sure? It's a little on the expensive side.
I'm sure as a sure thing. You only get one birthday a year, so let's celebrate it in style.
Yeehaw! You're the best, babe. Since the inn's so expensive, you don't have to bother getting me any presents.
Really? You wouldn't mind?
I mean, if you really want to get me something, I won't stop you. But if you do, I don't want you to spend much. A love letter is fine too.
A love letter? Are you trying to embarrass me? Didn't you say you wanted a new watch before?
2 nights at an expensive inn and a watch? Who am I, Jeff Bezos? It's fine, really.
Okay, if you say so, honey. I'll book a few days off work soon.
Cool, me too. Let's discuss the details tonight. Catch you later.
Hey, sis. Is now a good time?
Huh? Isabella?
Yep. Why do you seem surprised?
The letter?
The letter? Oh, you mean the wedding invite? That's what I want to talk to you about.
Huh? What do you mean? Why are you even messaging me at all?
I thought you were happy for me when I told you I was getting married.
I was.
Then what's going on? I can't believe you're not coming to my wedding. I was sure you were gonna come.
What are you talking about? I thought you never wanted to see me again. That's why I said I wouldn't be attending.
Huh? Who told you that?
Like I just said, the letter? You sent me a letter a month ago, right? You said you didn't want a filthy, low IQ peasant like me at your wedding and told me to never contact you again.
Oh my god, what? I never sent a letter like that. Did it have my name on it?
What? Yes, yeah, I did.
What the hell? How could this happen? I swear on my life I never sent that letter. I know we've never been on the best of terms, so I was really nervous when I told you I was getting married because I wasn't sure how you respond. I was so happy when you congratulated me.
You mean it? It really wasn't you who sent the letter.
I swear on my life it wasn't me. I'd never send a letter like that. Besides, if I wanted you out of my life, I wouldn't be messaging you right now.
That's true. But if it wasn't you, then who was it? This is too creepy.
Could it be Mom?
I don't think she'd do something like this after all this time. She's not like that anymore. Anyway, where did you hear I wouldn't be coming to the wedding? Did someone tell you?
I got your invite back the other day. The not attending box was checked.
Wait, what? This just gets weirder by the second. Isabella, I never got an invite. You announced the wedding, but the invite never came. I assumed it had something to do with the contents of the letter?
But I sent you one.
Well, it never arrived.
Then who replied to me in your name? Mom?
I really don't think she'd do that. Besides, I don't think she even knows my address anymore.
Really? So who does? Is there anyone who might do this who knows where you live?
The only people who know where I live are my coworkers, my friend Anna, and my boyfriend. You mentioned it when you announced the wedding, right? That you'd be sending out invites soon? That's all I can think of.
I don't think Anna would do this. What about your boyfriend?
What are you talking about? No way! There's no way in a million years Liam would do anything like this. He's not like that. What would he even get out of it in the first place? It makes no sense.
Whoa, wait a sec. Your boyfriend's name is Liam?
Yeah? Why?
My fiance's called Liam too.
What? Seriously?
Yes, we've been dating for 3 years now.
We've been dating for 2. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, though. There's no way that he'd... Would he? Is his surname Cuthbert?
Yes.
Wow. So it's like that, huh? I see.
Oh my god, Fleur. I can't believe this. You know what? I think it's for the best you don't come to the wedding after all, because I'm calling it off.
Hey honey, I'm home. It's me, your big cuddly love bear. I rang the doorbell, but there was no answer. I let myself in with the spare key.
Can you wait for me there? I'll be home soon.
Sure thing. Where'd you go? You at the store?
No, I'm just waiting for someone.
Waiting for someone? Who?
My little sister said she wants to meet you. I'm waiting for her now.
Huh? When you say your little sister, you mean the one who told you she never wanted to see you again? I thought you blocked each other.
Nope, I didn't block her. I just couldn't bring myself to do it in the end. Then she messaged me one day. Turns out that horrible letter was some kind of mistake.
I see. Oh, sorry, babe. I just got a message from the boss. He said there's an emergency at the office and they need me there right now. I hate to do this to you on such short notice, but would you mind if we postponed me meeting your sister for another day?
No, we are not putting this off. You're meeting her today, and that's final.
Fleur, please, cut me some slack here. Wait, why won't the front door open? What's going on?
Oh, that's probably because there's a bunch of cardboard boxes full of your stuff piled up outside the front door. I doubt you'll be able to open it for a while.
Huh? Why is all my stuff in cardboard boxes outside the apartment? What's going on?
To prevent you from escaping, duh. I know my room might be on the 10th floor of the apartment block, but I do hope you won't do anything drastic like jumping out of the window.
Fleur, please, I don't have time for this. There's a crisis at work. The boss said if I don't make it in the office in the next 30 minutes, the company's gonna go bankrupt. This is serious. I have to go now.
Congratulations, Liam. You just won the award for the biggest, steamiest pile of bullcrap I've ever heard in my life. You can just drop the act already, because me and my sister know what a lying, cheating scumbag you are.
Huh?
Can you just imagine our shock when we showed each other a picture of our boyfriend and he turned out to be the same guy? You deceived us, you lying two-timing rat.
I'm so sorry, but I had no idea you were sisters. You have to believe me. It was just a coincidence.
You were planning on marrying my sister, which makes me nothing more than a cheap fling.
You are not a cheap fling, baby. You're my darling angel. I'm serious about you.
Why did you propose to my sister then?
We'd been dating for 3 years. We started to have those kinds of conversations and it kind of just felt like the right thing to do.
You were going to abandon me, weren't you?
I did think there was a possibility we might have to go our separate ways one day. But it was so difficult for me because I love you. You can't imagine how much I struggled with the idea. I don't know if I would have had what it took to end things when push came to shove. I love you both.
Spoken like the world's biggest scumbag. When did you realize me and Isabella were sisters?
A year ago.
I wish you would have told me then. Why didn't you? You went, whatever, forget it. Sister or not, it was still cheating. There would have been fireworks when I found out either way.
Oh man, I really screwed up, didn't I? I can't tell you how sorry I am, babe. I'm filled with nothing but regret, shame, and disgust with myself. You deserve better. I'm so sorry.
I don't want to hear it. You tried to destroy mine and my sister's relationship.
Maybe I did, but you have to understand it wasn't because I wanted to. I had no choice. Please, baby. I thought you'd be happier if you didn't know.
Even though you knew full well just how much both of us wanted to be closer, and how pleased we both were when we started speaking more, how exactly does trampling all over that with your lies lead to either of us being happier? You're the worst of the worst. I feel disappointed in myself for ever seeing anything in you. It's like I've been living a lie all this time. The worst thing is, you almost got your way. 'Cause me and Isabella were this close to never speaking again. I can't believe you actually thought you could keep this up. Did you seriously think it wouldn't get out after the wedding? Are you a moron as well as a scumbag?
I'm sorry. I was in a difficult situation and I didn't know what to do.
How about just being honest from the beginning? Anyway, it's all meaningless now. We're done. It's over.
I'm really, really sorry. I should have been the one to tell you.
You having the balls to be honest and do the right thing? Don't make me laugh. You were probably gonna break up with me as soon as we got back from your birthday vacation. That's the only reason I can come up with for you not ending it when you and my sister got engaged.
No, I'd never do that. You make it sound like I was just after birthday presents. Jeez, babe, what do you take me for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the kind of shameless lowlife who books vacations with one sister while being engaged to the other, cheating on them both and trying to destroy their relationship in the process? I can't believe you'd be so brazen. You can't honestly tell me you thought you'd get away with it.
Listen, I hate to change the subject, babe, and your grievances are legitimate. Really, they are. But did Isabella say what she's gonna do next?
Yeah, she's breaking off the engagement.
What?
Surely you're not surprised. You cheated on her with her sister.
Cheating? That's going too far, babe.
On what planet is what you did not cheating? Ugh, you're disgusting. I feel like I want to vomit more every time you speak. Oh yeah, she told your boss too. Apparently, you met Isabella through the introduction of one of your boss's clients? It just so happens that the two of them, Isabella and your boss, are on their way here as we speak.
What? Mr. Bennington? No, wait, please. You can't do this. You have to let me out of this apartment. I'm begging you. I'll do anything. I never meant to cheat on you. I swear. You gotta believe me. Can we please talk this through? Just the three of us. Is it too late for us to get through this somehow?
Neither of us have anything to say to you. You two already sent out all your wedding invites. Isabella says she's going to send out a follow-up notice to everyone on the guest list explaining that the wedding is off and exactly whose fault it is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. How many times do I have to say it, babe? I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, babe. How about I break up with your sister and me and you get married instead? You'd like that, right? So please, can you just calm your sister down? We don't need her going and doing anything drastic like dragging my boss over here or going blabbing to the entire guest list about our private lives. I'll be yours and you'll be mine.
Are you serious? How much of a fool do you have to make of me before you'll be satisfied? I was nothing more than a cheap fling to you. And now you're talking about dumping my sister and marrying me instead? Despicable doesn't cover it. There isn't a word in the English language to describe how vile you are. Even calling you vermin would be an insult to rats. Cut the crap already.
Baby, please. I just found it difficult to choose, that's all. Things just got out of control, and before I knew it, there we were. Please forgive me. I admit it. I've been a lying scumbag, a treacherous lowlife, but I'll never betray you again, and I mean that. Please, I'm begging you to find it in your heart to forgive me. Please don't abandon me like this.
Me or my sister don't need a scumbag like you in our lives. Why would we? You broke both of our hearts. Remind me who it was again who said having scumbags in your life was bad for your health? Oh yeah, you. After that, my little sister showed up at my apartment with Mr. Bennington, Liam's boss. Liam agreed to the breaking off of the engagement and promised to pay us both compensation. Word of his infidelity got out among his coworkers and friends, and all those who had previously showered him with well wishes and congratulations now universally despised him. He became a social pariah both at work and in private, and now there's not a single soul in the world he can call a friend. His boss's patience with him ran out when he found out he'd used his work connections to cheat on me and my sister with each other. The atmosphere at the office became so hostile and unwelcoming towards him that no longer able to bear the shame, he voluntarily handed in his resignation. I have no idea what he's up to these days, but one thing's for sure, I have no intention of ever seeing him again. Me and Isabella are just happy he's finally gone from our lives. We started speaking regularly after the whole Liam saga, and now we meet each other in the city for coffee once a week. You sometimes hear about women directing their anger towards their partner's lover when they find out he's cheating on them. But since we're in full agreement that lowlife Liam was the only one in the wrong, we haven't let it come between us. In fact, we're closer now than we've ever been. It's strange how life works sometimes, but it really is like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. Me and Isabella promised each other we'd be the first to find out if we found another boyfriend on the off chance fate had cursed us with another two-timing lowlife. I know it's unlikely, but after what we've been through, there's no such thing as too careful. One time was too many, so we're sure as hell not taking any chances. In other news, me and my sister are going on vacation to California together in the fall. We have a friend over there who sells power crystals. I've never believed in all that stuff, but she insists she's gonna give us some matchmaking stones to help us find Mr. Right. If it means finding a decent guy, I'll try anything at this point. I want to make up for all the lost time with my sister by making as many amazing memories together as we possibly can from here on out. Here's to mended fences.